All right, good evening, everybody. I hope we are having a wonderful weekend. Welcome to another of our trainings. And in this training, like I mentioned to us, we're basically going to cover trade management. Trade management. So, trade management in what aspect? I'm going to be covering with us. Like trade management is basically like the post activities you do or the activities you do during the trade. So, there are pre-trade activities, there are trade activities, and there are post-trade activities. So, we're going to look at the during the trade aspect now. So, and this has to do with when you are on the trade, right? So, the first thing I mentioned to us was to create an account with Trident Markets. So, it was very simple, it was very straightforward. To create it, all you have to do is use the link I sent to you, right? Use the link I sent to you. Trident, I think this should be it. Yes. So once you, no, no, this is not it. Where is Trident Market? Let me just log in. So to get your accounts so that you can practice alongside me, is just come to your login after you must have used the link to create your account. Just come to your login page. Okay. Why is it taking time? So once you open it, you will just see login. Once you log in, it's very straightforward, it's very sharp, it doesn't take time. It's going to ask you to log in. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to log in to my accounts. Okay. Oh, okay. So they always have this thing of sending code to you. Okay. That's like it has this two-factor authenticator. Okay. So I'm logging in now. So once you log into your trading markets, you simply come to my accounts. Can you see my accounts? I'm going to click on my account. Under my account, just come to create account. So, but select here, select demo. Can you see? Select demo account. Then you select the currency. Leverage, I went for 1 to 500. That's the highest they're offering. Okay. Balance, I started with 1,000. But like I always say, start with what is visible for you. If you know you can raise a trading capital of 1,000, start with 1,000. If you know you are trading with 500, start with 500. I started with 1,000. So I selected here and then I clicked on create account. So once you click on it, immediately, just like we are used to, you receive the email. In my case, this was the email I received. It's instant. Okay. Then you come to if you are using a browser, you come to demo.tradelocker.com. Demo.tradelocker.com is going to bring you here. Just the normal TradeLocker interface we're used to. You're going to use it to log in. So when you log in, you now have your demo account to trade with, just like I have here. Okay, so now because it's weekend, we don't have access to all currency pairs. I'm going to use the normal ones available, which is the BTC. Okay, so I'm going to enter BTC. I believe, aha, it's open. Good. You can see BTC is running. Now we're going to do the test, right? We're going to do the test so that will explain to us what this trade management is. I think we had a lead mini call the other day and I explained some of it, but I'm going to explain further for us on this call. And at least it's recorded now, so we'll get to see it. Now, this is BTC. If a trade is called, let's say we have a buy call and the TP is at, let me just take some markings. Okay, let's say this is the TP, right? 106. Can you see this is my TP? Let's say this is my TP. 106.19, whatever. My entry price is here. Let's say it's here. Let me change the color. My entry price is, let's say this yellow. Are we following? Let me make it thinner. If you are lost at any point, please bring back my attention so that we'll get to correct. This is my SL. Let me put SL to be red. Do you understand? So again, entry is yellow, TP is blue, and SL is red. Are you following? Now, if we are given the parameters, this is where you come to. You click on this arrow up. Are you seeing it? Enter your parameters. I'm going to use 0.01. Stop loss, look at it. I'm going to type in the stop loss. So stop loss in this case is 105,428. Now, please take a look. No, okay, it's 105. Are you seeing it? Then 428. That's my stop loss. Can you see? It has aligned. Now, remember what we see what I showed us the other day. Look at the dollar rate you're going to lose if it doesn't go well. Look at it here. Trade locker. This is why I said we love trade locker. It gives you different operations. Apart from that, this is the dollar in amount. This is the percentage you are losing in your account if that trade doesn't go well. You're only losing 0.56%, which is a good trade. Do you understand? So you will check. So, like I said, sometimes if the SL is too long, let's say it was like around 105 for 500. Let's try it. 104, 500. Look at it. It's maybe it's too much for you. It's even though you see why small lot size is good. Let's say if we're trading with 0.10, look at how much we'll be losing. 140. It gives you, so please pay attention. This is the percentage you are losing of your account. This is the dollar rate. This is the price. This is entry. So you have different choices. In case we said enter a buy and then you notice, the stop loss is too much. Please, like we said, feel free to enter based on what you are willing to lose. In this case, you will not get to lose your account too much. Do you understand? In case of a bad stop loss, that is it. Is this clear? It applies also the same to TP. It applies the same with TP too. Look at it. If we entered, look at, so if it hits TP, I'm making 7.63. Now, this is what we said. Our goal is 1% in a day. 1% in a day. So this is what we said. Instead of coming to be beating your head, oh my God, SL, because do you know the problem? The problem is sometimes when the signal is called, maybe the entry was around here. When you came in, it was already here. And then you will see that your SL is $50. Meanwhile, your TP is just $4. It doesn't make sense. That's gambling. Do you understand? So this is why instead of doing that, you may want to pay attention and check it out from here. Look at the dollar rate. How much am I losing in case the SL hits? If it's not okay for you, please put the amount you are willing to lose. Do you understand? Then percentage PNL, put it, okay, in this case, I want to make $20. But mind you, you have to be looking at the chart. Then you enter your buy. Boom, that's it. So it's going to ask, I've not activated my one-click trade. So I'll enter it. Boom, we're in the trade. See the trade running. Now, this is where the management comes in. Are we clear? Let me see the chat box. Are we clear about how to enter the trade using these parameters, using the dollar instead of depending on this thing, instead of depending on the price that we're giving to us? Let me check the chat. Let's communicate. Let's communicate. This is an interactive class. I can see we have 8 people. Okay, good. I can see yes. Because we've been asking a lot of questions regarding this safety. So please, let's try and get this. If we get it, I think we will not have that problem anymore. Aha, okay. So I think we're good to go, right? So that's it about this particular line on how to enter the trade. Now we're looking at the management. So in the case now, let me explain the breaking even. Now, in the case where this trade actually goes up and even crosses here, now what break even means is, don't forget this was our stop loss, right? And let me just brief us. Stop loss is saying this is in this trade, I'm predicting it's going to go up. But in case it doesn't go up, if you decide to go opposite, please, if it gets to this point, get me out of the trade. That's what stop loss means. Take profit, in the other hand, means in case it actually goes my way, I can take it to this level. Please get me out of the trade. Do you understand? Now, in the case where you notice, the trade is really going well, what some people may do is, where we have this TP, are you seeing it? They will quickly come. So in trade locker, you just come over here. Can you see this pencil? Look at this pencil just below this action. Can you see it? I'm moving my mouse around it. You click here. Either you take out the TP and then you just leave it open. Once it crosses here, right, you then change your stop loss. Now let's look at it. What's our entry? Our entry is like I always say, it always show you on trade locker. See where we entered from. Always come down here. Look at our entry. Can you see it here? Entry is 105,944.20. What it means to break even is just copy this number 105.944 and replace it with your stop loss 105 dot 944 dot 20. Make sure you enter everything correctly. Boom, we just broke even. But remember, this it has to be when the price has really gone above where you entered from. Do you understand? That is what it means to break even. So in this case, the worst thing that will happen is it reverses and it closes us out. And if it closes us out this way, it means we didn't make profits, we didn't lose money. Do you understand? We didn't make, we didn't gain, we didn't lose. So it's better. So what does it do? It helps you to re-strategize and enter a better trade. At least your capital is preserved. Do you understand? That is the essence of breaking even. That is the essence of breaking even. Now, what does it mean to secure profits? Now, in the case where we also did the same prediction and it actually goes our way and it crosses TP1, right? It crosses TP1. Now, we are going to change. Remember, we're going to first change our entry, our SL to be our entry. It's not like we've raised the roof. This is the roof. This is the roof. This is the ceiling. So as it crosses, we now raised it up. Do you understand? So again, it's the same thing. Securing profit simply means by the time it goes up and crosses our TP2, if it crosses our TP2, guess what we're going to do? We're then going to change our SL to now be TP1. Do you understand? What does it mean? It means that, again, the worst thing that will happen is it's going to reverse. If it go to reverse, it's going to close you out on TP1 and boom, you've secured profits. Are we following? Again, so if it keeps happening, so this is how people are able to stay in a trade, monitoring it, observing. You hear somebody in a trade TTP5. It's not like they left their TP, their SL to be down here. Oh, no. As it's going, they're also moving their own ceiling. And do you understand? That's just the concept. If you understand this, you've understood the concept of breaking even and securing profits. If you understand what I just explained to you, you just understood the concept of breaking even and securing profits. You can see how simple it is. So it's very practical, and thank God for this broker. I'm able to show you guys live on demo. I'm not risking my demo. I'm not doing this on my challenge account. I'm not doing it on my demo. I'm not doing it on any live account. This is a demo account. So I don't know if you have any questions so far. Anybody have any question? Let's talk, guys. Do you have any question? Do we have any question? Let's ask. Let's ask. I can't see anything coming up on the chat box. So I believe we're all cleared with this, right? Okay, I can see. All clear. All right, thank you. So how comes there's only one person that has been chatting? No. Meanwhile, we have over 7 people on this call. Okay. So that's it about breaking even and securing profits. That is it. That is it. That is it. It's very clear. It's very simple. It's straightforward. All you have to do is just know your numbers. Know your numbers. So remember, again, one strategy that we shared the last time is for gold, we realized our TPs, especially the early ones, hits our TP 1, 2, 3. So instead of all this scalping where you end up sweating, frustrating yourself, why don't we just enter the trade and set your stop loss, set your TP and leave? So even if you want to scalp, right? Enter one position with the appropriate lot size, maybe 0.10 for your 10K account. Leave it. Then the other position you can now be scalping. You know, why we still recommend scalping is gold will always keep going up, down. It will go up to your entry. Gold will always reverse back to entry points. You understand? So instead of just watching it, if you have the time, you can join it, tag it, and be scalping. As it goes up, you take your profit. If it comes down, you open another position. Do you understand? That's what we recommend. But if you know it's going to be a stress for you, please just enter your TP. Enter with, like I showed you guys, enter your stop loss based on the dollar rate you know you can afford to lose. Enter your dollar rate based on the amount you know you can afford to lose and leave it like that. Leave it, go and relax. Do you understand? Two things can happen. Either it hits SL and you lose that dollar, maybe $10, whatever. I don't know how much is your rate, or it hits TP and you're in massive profit. than all this scalping that will put you under pressure. You'll be sweating, praying, and singing praises, hoping that price will get back where price doesn't send you. Okay, so that's it. So um, that's also what we recommend. Though it's just a suggestion. Nobody is telling you what to do. You go ahead and decide what you want to do. So I don't know if we have questions. Please let's ask our questions. This is not going to be a long call. It was just I really wanted us to just get this, especially as market is about to open. I really wanted us to get this so that by the time market opens, we're well informed and we're able to crush it very well. So you can see it's coming down. I'm not moved because I know that the worst thing that will happen is I'm losing how much again? Where is that my SL? See my SL. I'm losing. Yes, I'm losing just how many dollars? We saw it now. It's just about $14 that I'm losing from this trade if it hits my SL. So I'm not moved. I'm not moved. So another thing again, okay, another thing with trade locker, when you have your SL like this, when you have your SL, you can actually come and play around it. You can move it. I noticed you can do that. But again, I'm not a fan of moving SL like that too. I'm not a fan of moving because if you keep moving your SL, then it means that you are not confident about your trades, you're not confident, and then what's the point of putting the SL if you keep moving it? Do you understand? So that's why I don't really recommend people moving their SL anyhow like that. Maybe you move it on very, 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 rare cases, but not every time you enter a trade next, you're moving SL. It doesn't make sense. So please let's learn to leave our SL because two things will happen. Either it hits or the other way around. Okay. So that's it. So I don't know. Are we clear? Do we have questions? Let's ask questions because I'll soon be jumping to my next call. I have another call for 7. I'm trying to check the chat box if there are any questions there. So meanwhile, the market will soon open. We are hoping for another amazing week so that we can crush it. Let's make some money. It's going to be a beautiful week. Okay, I can't see any question. Okay, so before we go, I'm just going to talk about something very briefly. I know I mentioned it to us, but I'm sure. Okay, I can see a hand up. Okay, I'm going to permit you to. Okay, sir, please go ahead and ask your question. I can see Oluchukwu, your hand is up. Please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you today, Mr. Solomon? Happy Sunday to you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Happy Sunday to you too.
Good. Thank you very much for your time. I applaud you for your time, for your devotion and everything. I'm very, very sorry. Like I told you, I've been in a meeting elsewhere. So I just joined not few minutes ago. So I
Mm.
don't know. I wanted to get the summary of the whole thing. That is just what I wanted to.
Okay, so in that case, I will send you the recording. I'm going to upload the recording and then I'll send to you. You'll be able to watch it.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Because it's not somebody that will just show you. It's something that you like. It will be good. You watch along. So it will help. So don't worry, you get the recording. I'll upload it and I'll send it to you. You watch at your own convenience.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Do you have another question? Okay, so in the absence of any question, I'll just talk about our new platform. Now, I was speaking with there is this lady I know. She's fully dedicated into cryptocurrency. She has been trading futures for a while, and I know her very well. We've done projects in the past. So I had to reach out to her, and then she explained what she's doing. So this is what she's doing. She's like a brand ambassador for an exchange, right? She's like a brand ambassador to an exchange. Now, on that exchange, okay, please just give me a second. Just give me a Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So as I was saying, this exchange, she's in collaboration with this exchange, right? And here is the thing: it's actually a $1,000 per month business they are doing. So, but here's the deal. They have a deal. All she has to do is to bring volume to that exchange. So, as you bring volume, she's able to keep the partnership going with the exchange. So they work with an exchange called XT. I don't know if you know about them. The name is XT. So the terms for us enrolling and doing this, like I said, is a one-time fee of $20 and a monthly fee of $10. Here is the amazing thing. I've studied the signals. Guys, they are on a 30-day marathon. They only lost one trade. They only lost one trade. I mean, depending on your risk appetite, I think we had a crypto class and I showed you guys how to take crypto trades, right? If your risk to reward, I mean, if you have crazy risk appetite, you can actually make good money from there. If you know how futures trading works, if you don't know, you can go ahead and get our recording for our last class. You can inbox me, I'll send it to you. It's not free. It's not free. Okay? So you can get the recording, but you learn how to trade futures. So here's the good thing about it. With as little as $20 funded with that account, as long as you can prove you used their code, right? As long as you can prove you used their code and you make your payment of $20. So it means with a total of about $50, $60, you can actually get started. If you know how futures trading works, if you are consistent, if you are disciplined, you can grow $10 to $100 in a week. I know of a lot of people that do it. And then with the signals they have, it's really, really, really amazing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. In fact, I can send you guys screenshots if you want to see. So I created a group where I'm going to guide everybody to make sure, because this is the most important part. We must make sure you use that their code. We must make sure you use that their code, right? So if we are able to do that, then you'll be able to grant you access to this platform. So that's all about it. Again, one time $20 enrollment fee and $10 monthly. And then apart from that, you will have to use. Hold on. No, 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 I think there's lines. You just push. I'm coming. Okay, I had a break in transmission, but I'm back. Can you hear me? Let me please confirm if you can hear me. Can someone confirm if you can hear me? Okay, another thing is for my previous students, right? For people that took advantage of the last BTC, please reach out to me. You have a discount. I'm going to give each and every one of you discounts. If you know you paid for the last class, the BTC class we had, this is more like a follow up to it. So you're going to have a discount as long as you're part of that class. So again, it's one time $20, but with the exception of people who did the BTC class, $20 one time fee and $10 monthly. Guys, if you have a good capital, you can make that money in a day. What's in a day? In an hour. This is futures. If you understand how futures work. And I said, it's a $1,000 signals. I'm not kidding. I always study these things. I give it time. It takes about the way the futures market works, it's Monday to Friday, right? Monday to Sunday. So even right now, as we're speaking, you can actually be trading that. You just need to get the signal, and it's not just BTC. They trade on a lot of coins. If you want, I'm going to send you guys. So please join the group if you are interested. Join that group. I'm going to give you details, and I'm going to make sure everybody, because that's my role. I need to make sure everybody uses the link. Okay. So if we're able to do that, um we'll continue from there. That's just what I have. So if you don't have any question, let's take questions before we go. I can see some messages. Okay, great. So if you have any question, please go ahead and ask. I just have a few more minutes. I need to go. I have another meeting by 7. Any clarification? Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to stop.